Legends play an important role in our projects. They list all the symbols used in the project, along with their meaning. Sometimes we overlook legends. How often do you revise your electrical legends to make sure your symbol matches your design? For AutoCAD projects, we normally would use legends from previous projects, and we have been trying to do the same for Revit projects. But Revit is a more powerful tool. We can automate our legends so that symbols show up in your legends only if they are being used in the current project. If we delete an element from the floor plan, our legends would get updated automatically. My name is Jorge, and this is eRevit, the place for electrical designers. Today, I'm going to guide you step by step on how to create smart electrical legends. Before we start, we need to create a new Revit project. Let's call it Master Symbol Maker. To save time, I have already created a project. In the project, I created views for each legend group that I want to create. So I will be using these views to create symbols. Let's open the view for receptacles. The crop region will be your margin. You should plan ahead for future symbols to fit within your margin. So let's move on to step 1. On step 1, you need to create an image. Place the family you wish to create a symbol for. In this example, I placed a receptacle. Then, I use the snipping tool to create a screenshot of the receptacle. Notice that my screenshot area is within my margin. Then save it in your library. I'm going to call this image Duplex Receptacle Example. I like to make my images small, because the bigger your image, the bigger your Revit file will be. So I need to edit the image using Microsoft Paint. Go to Home tab, Resize, Pixels. Change the number of the horizontal size to 300. Then say OK. Now our image is small. Let's zoom in and delete the borders. Then save and close the image. Step 2. You need to insert the image to the family it belongs to. Let's go back to our view for receptacles. Select and edit the family. Go to Create tab, then click on Family Types. Scroll all the way to the end until you find Type Image parameter under the Data Identity group. This is a built-in parameter, so you don't need to create one. Click inside the field. You'll see a button with 3 dots in the right corner. Click on it. You'll get a window with the Image Manager. Here you can add, delete, or reload images. You can add as many images as you need for each family type. Let's add our image example. Click OK. And now hit apply to make sure any changes are saved. Don't close these windows just yet. We will need it for the next step. Step 3. Add a short description of the image. This time, we will use the keynote parameter, which is also a built-in parameter. Click inside the field and type your description. Then click OK to close the window. Now we're ready to load our family back to our project. Step 4. Create a schedule. Since receptacles belong to the electrical fixture category, we have to create an electrical fixture schedule. Remember, you can only schedule project parameters, built-in parameters, and shared parameters. In this case, we want to schedule 2 built-in parameters. Type image and keynote. Then go to the Sorting Grouping tab. Let's sort our schedule by type image. We want to show only one image to represent typical ones. So we don't want to itemize every instance. We want to click Grand Totals and then select Total Only. Now go to the Appearance tab. I don't want headers or blank rows. I'm not going to change anything else. You should play with these schedule settings to meet your standards. Add a cell below the current title. Then combine the cells. Then type a new title. Now delete the cell above. I do this with my schedules so that I can organize them by name under the schedule tree. And we're done. So now let's see how it looks. I created a floor plan with a few walls and I dropped some devices to schedule. Let's open a sheet and drag the new schedule. You might need to adjust the width of the image column until you're happy with the size. I try to make them look as close as I can to my 1/8 scale. To speed the process, I prepared a couple of schedules. Let's drag them on the sheet. And now let's test them. If I delete an element, the schedule should get updated. And it does. So remember the 4 steps. Step 1, create an image using the snipping tool and then use Microsoft Paint to edit the image. Then step 2, insert the image to the family it belongs to. Then step 3, add a short description of the symbol. And then step 4, create a schedule. If you want to watch more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. By subscribing, you inspire me to continue helping our Revit community. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section.